reporters on the ground are really starting to see the power of this storm.
Rielle Creighton from our station in Miami experienced that earlier this morning.
I don't know if this is exactly hurricane force winds. We don't have a wind meter, but I'm sure you can tell right now the wind is really strong out here right now. Actually, difficult to even keep our balance again. So,
certainly make sure you are safe there. Let's give them a chance to sort of get their bearings, hopefully find a safe place to.
And conditions will only be worsening as the morning continues.
You got to tie that camera down, right?
And yourself down. Rielle and her photographer moved out of that danger.
Yeah, she joins us live from Doral, northwest of Miami, with more. Rielle, it looks a little calmer right now, but what was that experience like for you and your photographer earlier?
It was pretty wild out there. You know, the wind, as you could see, strong enough to nearly knock us both off of our feet. My photographer, Brian Shanahan, is a bigger guy, obviously a bigger person than I am. And even for him, it was hard to keep that shot up. We were getting blown around. That was right downtown Miami, Biscayne Boulevard. The wind, we're told, the gust that we experienced was probably about 50 to 60 miles per hour in that range. We saw no one out. We saw just one first responder even during that time. So I'm pretty sure that the wind here is getting near, if it's not already at that point, at the level where they're not going to be able to be getting out and responding to people. That's just how strong it's gotten. And it's only, as you said, getting worse through this morning.
And it seems to me that it's just such a precarious situation because right now it's so calm and just in seconds that wind can pick up. So how have you been now preparing as the morning goes on?
Well, you know, we actually have retreated. That's why we're back in Doral. We actually had to come back to the station and get closer to here because it's just not safe to be driving around in it. Right now, we're being blocked by a building, so it does not really give you an idea of just how ferocious the winds are out behind us. But if you can see the trees out here whipping in the wind all over the road, in fact, there is a lot of debris. It's hard to navigate and even drive. There are trees down, palm trees, palm fronds that are everywhere on the road. It honestly wasn't safe for us to be in our live truck just driving around. We had been driving around since about midnight tonight, but it got to the point where it was just rocking our live truck back and forth. So we had to come back and get closer and try to take cover.
Rielle, just real quickly before we let you go, a new sense of an appreciation, though. You know, you and your photographer, you're talking about 50-mile-an-hour winds there. You're looking at over 2 times that mile-per-hour wind damage coming your way. Scare you as to what might what you might wake up to tomorrow?
Well, it makes me a little nervous after what we just experienced. If there's worse than that, it's going to be pretty bad. I'll be honest with you. I have covered lots of disasters. I've covered tropical storms. This is my first hurricane, and I can honestly tell you I've never, ever experienced wind like that. And even here, you can see this building blocking the wind from us. We're still getting some of those gusts.
All right. Well, take care of yourself. To you and your crew down there. Everybody at your station working hard covering this 24/7 down there. We wish them the best. Yeah.